This is a real incident told to me by a government employee named Raj, and I still remember the look in his eyes when he shared it. Part fear and part disbelief. So, our story goes like this. A few years ago, Raj got posted in a remote part of Gujarat, right on the edge of a dense forest. There, hidden in the trees, stood a crumbling British era mansion, which is said to be haunted. Everyone knew the stories. They said people had seen strange lights at night, heard footsteps when no one was around, and some even claimed to have heard a woman singing. No officer dared to stray there after sunset, but Raj, he didn't have much of a choice. His financial situation was bad. Paying rent somewhere else was not possible. So he moved in. So the first few days passed normal and quiet. He even laughed off the warnings his colleagues had given. But then, one night, something happened. Raj woke up around midnight. The room was dimly lit by a flickering lantern near his bed. At first, he thought he was dreaming, but then he saw her, a woman, stunning, dressed in a traditional red lehenga, heavy jewelry, and cold lined eyes. She didn't say a word. She just started dancing, slowly, gracefully, right there in the front of his bed. Raj was frozen, not out of fear, but as if he was under a spell. The woman then walked up to him and handed him a silver cup filled with something strange. Without thinking, almost hypnotized, Raj drank it. And that's when the door burst open. A group of British soldiers, straight out of a period film, barged in, angry, shouting in English, their boots echoing in the silence. They grabbed both Raj and the woman, tied their hands, and dragged them down through the halls of the mansion. Raj shouted, begged, but it was as if they couldn't hear him. The two were thrown into separate prison cells deep within the mansion's old foundation. The walls were damp, the air was heavy. Time stopped. Minutes passed, maybe hours. Then suddenly the woman appeared again. She opened Raj's cell door and whispered, come before they return. They ran through narrow hallways, past rotting wooden doors and broken windows. The mansion around them felt alive, creaking, groaning, almost breathing. Then, bang! Something just struck Raj on the back of the head. Everything went dark. When he woke up, he was outside the mansion, lying on the ground, surrounded by his colleagues. They said they found him unconscious near the gates, muttering something. Raj told them everything, every detail. Strangely, no one laughed. One officer quietly said, we have all heard these things about that place, but no one ever had the courage to stay long enough to see her. Apparently, years ago, a dancer had been wrongfully imprisoned and killed by some British officers there. And ever since then, she has been searching for someone who would listen to her story. They say if you will ever find yourself near the mansion, don't look too long at the windows because she might be looking back at to you. So, friend, this is all about our story. Please do like, share, and subscribe this channel, and do share your stories if you have any. Thank you.